on the rocks.
1, 2, 3.
Cheers. Is there anything specific?
Kanpai?
Kanpai.
Kanpai is
Okay.
Japanese, yes.
Very
Cheers.
good.
Kanpai. Kanpai. They're all drinking too.
Kanpai to your audience.
Yes,
That's
kanpai to
good.
the audience. Today we have Summer Dillon. She is producer, director, writer,
Yeah.
right? And chess coach and transgender advocate, right? And we met like 4 weeks ago before my appendectomy.
Wow. Oh
I had
my
a lot of things
gosh.
happen since, and that's why I'm drinking my. Should I tell people? Yeah, I'm drinking iced tea today.
Well, okay, yeah, so that your
So-
doc doesn't get on you.
I know. Maybe there's a little whiskey in there. Anyway, so we met like 4 weeks ago, and we talked about chess.
Yeah,
Right? And you've been doing chess coaching for like what, 25 years or something? like
Yeah,
that?
I've been coaching for a really long time. I mean, it's going on 20. We can round up to 25.
I heard like you started doing that like in college. right?
Yeah, so I did start in college. I needed a job when I was studying biology at University of Illinois Chicago,
Oh.
and I was a pretty decent player at the time. I was like a competitive tournament player. I had gone to state competition twice in high school, and there was a master who ran a program for kids, and I had worked at Starbucks, and they'd paid me the high dollar of $7.50 an hour.
Is that what the minimum?
Yeah,
minimum wage?
yeah, yeah.
So
And
look, this is your
Oh yeah,
website, right?
Oh, there's my website. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Coach Q. So yeah, I go by Coach Q in the chess world, and
Why is Q?
so my given last name, my Italian name is Quercia.
Oh, wow.
So it's
okay.
Q, but it also doubles for queer.
Okay. So we'll
It's
get to
both.
that
It's
later.
both.
No, about
Yeah.
how old is this picture?
That's
Last
only last year.
Okay.
That's
okay.
last year. Yeah. That's my teacher look.
But you do it online, right? Or no?
I do both. I do in person and online.
Okay.
I did mostly on in person until the pandemic hit, and then I moved everything online during the pandemic. But since the pandemic's been over, a lot of clients want to return to in person chess.
Okay.
It's just more fun. You can feel the
but
pieces.
how do you switch from like a player
Oh,
to coach?
I mean, I did them both at the same time. So
can you do that really?
yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's not easy. I probably didn't reach the highest ranking that I could have because of that. But I mean, because like to be a really competitive chess player, you have to play 8 to 10 hours a day.
Well,
Like that's what you have to do. You can't just wing it.
right. So I have some interest. I mean, do you guys know about chess world? I mean, I'm sure it's very very specialized, right? And I think last time I mentioned that after I finished my college finals in my senior year, I had nothing to do, so I started playing chess.
Okay, yeah.
And like first 10 games I won.
yeah.
Because I was so, my brain was working so well. And it was other people, to me, it was easy to understand because when you play Japanese chess, which is shogi,
yeah.
when you take the pawn or whatever, you can use it again.
Right.
So it's much more difficult to understand what the guy have and, all the strategy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I really didn't understand like when I saw your documentary. Actually, we'll get to that later. But there are certain moves that you have. Everybody has the classic moves and the classic defense and stuff like that.
Right.
Is it like a limited amount of that, like chess moves?
I mean, there's a whole bunch of opening theory. That's what they call it. The initial set of moves is opening theory,
Right.
but there are thousands of variations and things that you would have to know. And that's where the memorization comes in. That's like the heady, like you have to memorize these exact moves to play this against. And like I've even been prepared by some of my really high-ranking friends. They're like international masters. Shout out to Coach Jakuvutsky from Chess Dojo.
Chess Dojo.
The Chess Dojo. Those guys over there are super, super strong. And he prepared me 18 moves one time that I was able to just speed out in the beginning of the game while my opponent was like tanking and thinking. And she even knew that I had been prepared in that way because we all know each other in the scene. So she knew that my friend had prepared me for her. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to like.
So
keep
how many
fast.
moves ahead do you, like most people, usually prepare?
I mean, you have to. Yeah, I mean, some variations you have to know 25 moves of theory. Like legitimately, it's that competitive.
So, but in the average games, how many moves are there in total?
Oh gosh,
a lot more than that, right? Like hundreds or
yeah.
I mean, if you think about the pawn moving one space or whatever, that counts as one move, then a lot, right?
But I should know the number of potential opening starting moves, but like, but. You know, if you had a computer do it, they have to do it by brute force. So there's like millions of moves they're calculating by move like 10. Okay. So it's like you have to think about all these variations, but only a limited set of those are viable. So you're not going to have to study that many as a human.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a lot of prep.
But what do you do for the 7 or 8 hours of studying? What do you? I mean,
yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. What do you? How do you teach someone? I mean, do you teach every single possible move that you can actually learn in the, looking at the books or internet, right?
Well, so you just start from square one. There's like I have a whole 3-book series.
Oh, you do?
That takes you from beginner to competitive player. It's for kids.
Okay.
And it was part of my program that I built pre-pandemic. I built this big program that was in 7 states.
Is it something that people can buy or?
Yeah. It's on Amazon, the Standard Chess Workbook. But I don't really get much residual from it. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. It's a complicated thing, but I'm proud of writing it. And you basically, there's just each step you teach new things. So like first you just teach piece movement, and depending on the student's age, like I've taught kids as young as 4.
Really?
So at that age, you teach one piece at a time. You teach them how to move a pawn, then you teach them how to move the king, and then you just keep adding in the pieces. You don't even get to a strategic level until like 8 weeks of coaching.
There you are.
Yeah, that's me. That's my Standard Chess Workbook.
$28? That's a lot of money.
It has my dead name. I don't price it. I definitely don't do any of the pricing. If you get it from me, you can get it for like $5 or $10 or even free.
Email her directly.
Yeah. Email me. I'll give it to you for free with my autograph.
Oh wow!
Actually, I'm sold out of these. Actually,
oh, good. That's great. It's popular then.
Yeah. So that's my old name on there too, Dylan Quersha. That's the sexy man version of me. Yeah. So there's my Italian last name. But yeah, I mean, for the most players that already know how to move the pieces, I would suggest just learning tactics.
Okay.
So if you already know how to move the pieces, just learn specific tactics like fork, pin, skewer, and each has like its own name that names a pattern.
Is it like a barbecue stuff? Or?
Yeah. It's barbecue chess pieces.
Exactly,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's actually how you teach it.
Really?
You evoke images in kids' minds to get them to like remember the concepts.
Wow. Okay.
Kids love acronyms. So PPMBP. Pass pawns must be pushed. It's a pawn that's running to the end of the board and going to turn into a queen.
Right.
A little like me.
Okay. I knew you were going to say that. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
They're trying not to laugh. It's okay to laugh. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, you could gain so much skill just by learning these 3 basic tactics.
Okay.
Fork, pin, skewer. Just learn those ones, and then you'll just jump a level and you'll beat everyone you know.
I mean, is there like when you learn how to play music, on piano, in Japan, for example, we have Suzuki method, you have a Yamaha method. Is there such thing in chess too?
I mean, it's really broken down between like the old Russian style and like the new modern American style. So there's just like basically 2 styles, and one was opening forward. And then the other was you basically start with the end of the game. You learn end game chess. So there's 3 parts of a chess game: opening, middle game, and end game. And so you start with the end game in the old Russian system. And that's very effective, by the way. It's one of the best ways to learn like with less pieces on the board because it's less complicated in general.
Oh, okay.
But also you're basically training a skill. You're like learning a skill without even knowing you're learning endgame skill, because even endgame itself has like reams of theory on just endgame. Like these 5 pieces on the board, how do you play every single position with these 5 pieces?
Wow.
And it's a lot of theory as well. So you could kind of like trick yourself to learn that as well as you're learning strategy at the same time. And then there's like a American method basically championed by Bobby Fischer where you just memorize a whole bunch of chess openings.
Right.
And I mean, these two methods aren't really that useful these days because kids just go play thousands of games online.
Against computer? Or against each other?
Yeah, against computer, against other people. Like, there's just so much access to information now in chess. I mean, in everything, but like chess is specifically, like, I've talked to a lot of the old players from the 90s that used to like tour the country.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, they're old now, but they are. They're like 60s and 70s. No offense.
Thank you.
But I've talked to them, some of these really strong players from the 90s, and they talk about having to like look for this one magazine from Russia to find this one specific opening piece of information that they needed to know to outcompete the competition. But now that's not possible.
Right.
There's like you know everything. Everything is online. And so the depth is just incredible, and the kids can just devour this material. Because kids don't have to work. They don't need a job.
Right. So I
yeah.
mean, your students, for example.
Yeah.
What kind of kids are they? Like, is there somebody that actually wants to learn themselves, or are the parents going, you need to do this? And how the parents are pushing them to do stuff
I would
when
say
they're young?
there is a range of that. Most of the kids have an interest, but I am the top chess coach in Los Angeles.
Oh, in Los Angeles.
In the United States.
In Los Angeles City, of Los Angeles, in the West Hollywood area.
I'm not going to say that I actually said that on ESPN.
What?
Do you even know this?
No, tell me.
It was in my movie, but I don't know if you caught it.
Which one?
But I was on Sports Center, where I did claim to be the top coach in the United States.
Oh, so what happened? What happened? Did you?
The hockey guy laughed at me. He didn't know anything about chess. It was really funny. It was hilarious. Yeah. No, I mean, these kids, like, they generally are interested, but I'm a performer, so it's kind of like edutainment.
Oh yeah.
I get there, and I'm like it's performance for me. I'm giving them this character that is Coach Q, and it's part of my personality.
That's good.
Because I'm outgoing and gregarious. I mean, well,
really?
But yeah, I mean, some of them just have this incredible natural talent, and then some of them just they just enjoy playing it, and they don't really get that good, but their parents love that they're learning, because they're learning all these different life skills, strategic thinking, even creative thinking, because in chess you have to visualize so much. You have to like see everything in your head. Like, Beth Harmon, if you saw Queen's Gambit, she saw stuff on the ceiling.
That was a movie.
The TV show.
TV show.
Yeah. Miniseries.
Miniseries on Netflix, right?
On Netflix,
yeah. I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, super, super good. The best treatment chess has ever received. But I can see all that in my head. I can see everything like that. And I kind of try to invoke that in the kids that I teach. I invoke that joy, and then they're able to bring these skills to their real life too. So it's a really easy selling point, really. Like a game that's not fully digital, right?
But,
getting kids off screen, right?
Like when you're teaching all these people and you were still competing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, have you ever gone against your student?
I have.
You have?
I've lost to one student in a tournament.
Oh, no.
But he became a really high-rated national master. He became like a top, I think at least top 1%, if like 0.8 or 0.7% in the country. He finished tied second in the 20. I don't know what year, but in the U.S. Open, he beat a grandmaster his last round. Grandmaster is top 0.5 in the world.
Okay.
Percent. Okay. So like I'm a candidate master, and I'm
what is that?
Candidate master.
So what does that mean?
That means I have a lot of talent, and I'm disappointed in my coaches. I'm about top 2% in the country.
Great. Okay.
And yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm ranked number 35 for women, and number I think I hit 98 in Southern California overall for all players in Southern California.
98.
Yes, Northern and Southern California are two different states according to the U.S. Chess Federation. Okay. So they're broken in half.
So there is a U.S. Chess, and then there's a Global Chess Association?
Yeah, so there's U.S. Chess, and then FIDE, which is the global chess governing body, who runs the World Championship and things like that.
Okay, so when you have a rating here in U.S., which is actually, how does that work? For example, I do judo.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kodokan Judo in Japan is the governing body.
Yeah.
Globally. And in Kodokan Judo, because my grandfather was 9th dan when he passed away. I mean, he was one of the top.
Oh,
and
wow.
I became 1st dan when I was like 16 or 17.
Wow, cool.
And I quit, pretty much. But when I started teaching here again, yeah, you can laugh. When I came here,
all the talent.
and I started basically volunteering, teaching at dojo in Sotel, they gave me, the U.S. body gave me 3rd dan. Okay, so I'm 1st only in Japan, but 3rd here in U.S.
Okay.
So how does that work like that?
It's actually very similar.
Is it?
I have a split rating.
Oh yeah.
I have a split rating like that. Yeah, my peak on the international stage is 2,000, which is not even candidate master on the international stage.
How many? What's the population of chess players? I mean, chess.
Oh, there's so many.
So many, really.
Oh,
that's been registered with a global federation?
Yeah, I actually don't know what the global number is, but it's really high. There's a lot of players. Don't look at my international ranking. It's so bad. But there's a split rating system. I'm going to a tournament in Vegas next week. And one of them will be only U.S. rated, and one of them will be dual rated, U.S. and FIDE. I'm saying it that way because it's a French organization.
Oh, is it French?
Yeah, most Americans say it FIDE, but it's really FIDE.
FIDE. So, I mean, do you compete against same rating or similar rating?
Players? Well, the women's event I'm playing is an open group, so you can be any rating to play that, and then you just have to have an F or female in your U.S. chess profile. And then on the national open, which is the main event of the tournament, that one I'm playing under 2,300, which is by rating. So it is grouped by rating.
Okay.
There's an open group, which I normally would play, but it's 9 rounds, and I'm already playing 5 rounds before. And I think they charge extra, which is stupid. Don't charge so much money.
How much do they charge?
It's so expensive to join these tournaments. At least like that event is like $300. For my rating group, it would be even more, like $550 to enter.
And what do you win?
I think like 12,000 is first place. It's decent money, but it's not poker money, you know.
Right, exactly.
Like,
do you play poker?
Yeah, I do. I do.
We can talk about that too.
Yeah, that's actually how I met my business partner.
Oh, really?
My chess business partner.
Oh.
Through poker.
No, so
yeah.
Let's change the subject a little bit.
Sure.
I want to know more about you rather than just the chess world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, how you grew up in Arizona, and I think also people are wondering why you kept mentioning the female tournament.
Yeah.
Right, and also your number 35, you said, in the female rating, women's rating. So that's something that it's like a elephant in the room type of thing that we were wondering. What? Wait a minute.
This voice, I know. This stupid voice.
No, just the voice. People are watching you on the video.
I'm just kidding. I have a sultry, sexy voice.
No, but I think because you're in. Well, first of all, how did you learn to play chess, or what was your interest? Because you went from Arizona
Yeah,
to Chicago, and you were studying biology,
that's right.
and you start teaching chess. So I mean, how old were you when you started, learning chess? and how
I
to
started learning chess at 10.
play? Is that like for your father or mother?
No, I learned at the Boys and Girls Club. So
Okay.
I won the checkers championship for Arizona. So I was
For
like
Arizona, whole Arizona.
well, for like the kids, Boys and Girls Club
Okay,
kids. It was like the Boys and Girls Club. They had like a state games. And so I have a trophy that says like checkers champion in 20 whatever year. I don't remember what year that was, but yeah, I started at 10 and then I found online chess. So I'm like the beginning of online chess.
Really?
And I would play all night long in like 8th grade. And then in high school, I found the chess club, and the first year I like worked hard to beat the captain. I spent 9 months playing against him without winning a single game. And then I finally beat him, and then I ended up just getting better than him, just through sheer force
So
of
this is
playing.
in high school.
Yeah, in high
Okay.
school. And then I became the captain for 2 years.
Wow.
And then when I went to Chicago, I started playing speed chess. Like they had this cool
So
scene.
what is the difference between? I know
Yeah.
it's speed chess is
Yeah.
you play fast, but what is that? I mean, what is you have a clock in regular chess, right?
Yeah.
How many minutes do you
yeah.
have per move?
Yeah, I would just like generalize it 90 to 2 hours for like a classical game. So that's for
Okay.
like regular chess.
Okay.
And then for a speed chess game, like usually 5 minutes or less.
Really?
So it's a big difference.
So what happens if you run out of time? You'd lose.
You just lose.
That's it. Okay.
I mean, I think in some cultures, but
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
that's in
kidding.
Japan.
Just
No,
kidding.
it's this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So
it's over.
is it more fun?
It's so fun. It's way more fun. I mean, it's more gratifying to play a long game and find the very best moves and play at a really high level. Even an AI computer would say, you did a great job. That's really gratifying.
Okay.
But it's exhausting
Is it?
compared to speed chess game, which is just like playing soccer on the beach with your friends,
Okay.
right? So it's just a different type of competition.
All right.
Um,
So you went 4 years
Yeah.
in college in Northwestern, or where was it?
University of Illinois, Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then from there, what did you do? I mean,
Uh,
so you were already doing chess.
I was already
all right?
doing chess, but I'm in that time I met my now spouse Gloria Isley, who's a fabulous director. She directed the film. She's the director of King Chess.
Oh, really?
She
Okay,
is the
we'll get to
talent.
that King Chess. Yeah.
She is the story master
Wow.
behind my film. And we met in theater because I'm also a drama kid.
Oh, okay.
So I was managing a theater, and she was a lighting designer,
Theater or
electrician.
musical or just a regular?
Well, I don't have
What's
much
your
talent to sing.
Okay.
I was cast in Footloose in high school, and I had a
dance?
solo, and they took it away from me. They're like, we don't want you singing that solo. You can keep your line. I gotta keep my line. Don't worry, it's fine. I didn't want to sing it. It was
Oh.
terrible. I also didn't work hard at all. I just didn't care.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah.
So did you do any plays at the,
Yeah,
the
so
college?
I did one. I did a Moliere. I was Cléante, the dashing fop. Yeah, it's like a 19th century play. It's like
Okay.
19th century French comedy. Very, very niche.
Okay.
I mean, I did quite a bit of Shakespeare and stuff like that outside, but
Classics. Yeah,
yeah.
you did? Yeah. Oh, wow.
yeah, I
okay.
auditioned for Titus Andronicus
Oh,
is my favorite Shakespeare.
really?
Shout out to all the people that are depressed out there. If you want to get more, read that play.
Yeah.
That's like Shakespeare's most violent play. So yeah, I met my wife Gloria.
In college?
Well,
No,
she
after you
had already
graduated.
graduated. I was in college.
Okay.
I was, I'm that cool. Like I was reaching up. And she wanted to come out here. She went to UCLA. She did a writing program at UCLA,
Oh, okay.
a script writing program. And she wanted to come out here, and I was like, in a heartbeat, I said yes.
Okay.
She'll say I waited a week, but I was all in. Because I always dreamt of coming to LA, like just at least California in general, because Phoenix is super boring as a kid. Like we just listened to all the LA music. Like we talked about skateboarding a little bit beforehand. I was a skateboarder in high school, and so like we were just always dreaming of being in LA.
Right.
So when she wanted to come out here, I was like, I'm going. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, and then that's actually how I got like my start in teaching kids, because I needed a job. I couldn't get a good job here in my degree.
So wait. So you and your wife, you guys were living together in Chicago?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh
And
yeah,
you guys
I was a
moved
big
together.
bum. I'm very lucky she even loved me, and I didn't want to do anything. Like
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
no, that's not entirely true. But yeah, we were living together because I was living like an hour away, and she's like, why don't you just move in? Like doesn't make sense for you to live an hour away.
Okay.
And yeah,
And she was in the industry already in Chicago?
so I mean, she wanted to get into writing.
Okay.
So she had done a movie in college, and she wanted to keep making movies basically, and that's why she wanted to come out here.
And she went to UCLA Film School.
No, it's just a writing program. They have like a
okay.
professional program there.
Okay.
And yeah, it was really fun actually. It was super fun. Like,
And then from there, you guys made your first documentary. Is that
so we made a
King
couple
Chess,
short
or-
films first.
Okay.
So I can link you guys to this stuff, but we made a short film for our wedding first. We got married at the old silent movie theater right before they closed, actually. And
In LA.
We showed like a whole silent film before the ceremony,
Yeah.
which was really fun. And then we made a second short film after that with a partner called Night's Too Bright. It's like a horror thriller short film. And then
Are you in it, or are you?
Oh no, I just helped produce that.
Okay.
Which was basically I was like security in the car, just sitting in the car and helping move gear and stuff. I mean, I definitely made some of the money to put into the film.
But you're majored in biology, right?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
mean,
do anything with it.
I
was a physics and chemistry major too.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, it's like one of those things. Whatever you major in college doesn't always work out. Sometimes I wanted to do it, but like there weren't any good jobs. Like they wanted to pay me $15 an hour to drive all the way to Torrance, and I was like, I don't want to do that. That sounds like just terrible work. I tried to go back to get like a license for laboratory work in hospitals. But I just hated the program. Okay. So I dropped out of that and was just teaching chess.
And that took off. Right?
Yeah, and I mean that just took off like crazy. I didn't expect it. It became a career.
How did you market yourself?
Well, I like I said, my
word of mouth?
I met my business partner. No, I met my business partner playing poker, and he was a national master, but he's also a big poker player, and so he's also a millionaire. So like he's like, hey, because I complained all night. So we play all night in Vegas.
Because we play too. Yeah. We play poker.
Oh, okay. We got to play sometime.
Right? Yeah, definitely.
We would play all night in Vegas.
Yeah.
Because the chess tournaments are in Vegas, like the big ones. There's a couple big ones every year in Vegas. And so, the nighttime is plenty of time to play poker. So we'd play all night. And I'd complain about how I'm not getting paid enough. And he's like, finally one day he's like, why don't we just start a program together? I'm like, okay.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, I'll fund it. I'm like, let's do it. So I was all in for that. And then we kind of built our own system online using just kind of internet marketing techniques. He was also a coder, so he knew how to code emails. Before like having HubSpot or any of those email programs, he could code that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And so he was pretty advanced in that. And so we built a program through that. I was kind of the face of the program. I was a strapping gentleman back then.
What's that mean?
Because I'm not now. I'm a sexy lady now.
Okay.
I used to wear these fedora hats. It was really cute.
Really? No. I think if you could you show me the King Chess?
Yeah.
You look totally different. I was like, is that him or her or what?
Yeah. That was me. That was me in King Chess. Yeah.
So when was that shot?
So
how did that come about?
2018. So I was playing tournaments all the
Do you
time.
mind if we show this?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It was very
I'm so
well
proud
done.
of this.
Yeah,
So
it's
I mean,
great.
this is one of the most beautiful
You
things
can
I've ever
actually
done.
watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you Google it.
It's gonna be
King
hard to
Chess.
find something because there's a lot of chess players in here.
But there's a lot of prominent
Yeah.
people in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about also the Magnus.
There's my
right?
company. Brilliant move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was there
mean,
with Magnus. Those are some of the best chess players that I've ever
And I don't
played
know
on the
how
planet.
he could be number one for so long. It's like
Yeah.
amazing, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
wild.
And
It's incredible.
Who was the other besides Bobby Fischer? Who was the other
Top player?
top player? The
Kasparov?
Kasparov.
I met Kasparov.
Oh, you have.
Yeah,
But he
couple
retired
years
at
ago.
the top of his game, right?
Yeah,
Didn't he?
yeah. Well, he did a talk on like democracy at ICA. Wait, what's the agency? It's ICA.
CAA, ICM.
CAA. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just mixed up chess and acting.
Okay.
Yeah, CAA. He did a talk there.
If
yeah.
you can fast forward a little bit so we can see Summer here.
I'm gonna come in
embarrass
very
you.
short. There's me at ESPN right
That's
there.
him.
That's me.
Can I say him or her when I point to this
I
person?
don't know. It's up to you.
Okay.
I technically was a woman still, but I was just undercover.
Right. Which one?
I was a secret woman.
You're in the closet.
Yeah,
My
I was
God.
certainly in the closet.
But you were talking to all the great players.
Yeah.
Interviewing. And because you play chess and you're at a certain level, you can ask the right question
Yeah.
to those people,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah.
And they respect you, so they answered you. You know, not like other, like, oh, kind of answered you.
I
maybe.
made them respect me. They were really like standoffish in the beginning.
I'm sure, because in the middle of this, middle of a tournament like this.
Well, they're also not used to people asking them about their lives.
Right,
They're usually asked to, okay, what move did you play? Why did you play
Right.
that one move? And that's all they really wanted to talk about. So we had to really like warm. Yeah, that's me.
But he's all the way through. He's interviewing all these people, making
Yeah.
comments and stuff like that. So basically, it's your show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then I saw the boxing chess match.
Yeah.
What the
Chess
hell is that?
boxing.
What the hell?
It's so cool.
how does that work? I didn't get it really.
2 minutes of boxing, 2 minutes of chess, and they literally pick up a chessboard, put it in the middle of the ring.
Right.
They play speed chess in the middle of the ring, and then take it out, and then knock each other in the head.
And how do you win? You have to win both.
Either knockout or checkmate, or run out. I think there's a time limit too on the game, so you could also run out of time. But I'm proud of what's in this film because I interviewed the founder of chess boxing.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah.
And he died during
Yeah.
the pandemic. So rest in
really?
peace, Ipa.
Wow.
But I'm really proud to have captured that because it's one of his last interviews. So.
And who was the person that you interviewed at the end? One of the champion grandmaster, who was talking about how it is to play in the grand tournament, the grandmaster tournament against Magnus. How would it be and stuff?
Oh,
like
was that Yasser?
Yasser?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That was a great interview.
That is one of the most beautiful things I've ever captured on film.
Yeah.
Yasser Seirawan, if you don't know who he is, he was a grandmaster at the top level in the 80s and 90s. But he has an oratory style that is incredible beyond any chess player I've ever met. And he will tell you this beautiful like scene
Description of experience. Yeah.
of the experience of playing at that level, and he had beaten top level players. He had beaten world
Can you
champions.
believe I knew that?
Yeah,
I knew
I mean,
Yasser.
I'm pretty
Some
sure
props to me,
he beat Kasparov
Right,
in a
right.
rated chess match, which is wild. Like that's not something that even a mere mortal can do, or even a regular grandmaster. Not even a regular grandmaster could do that.
Right.
So,
But I
yeah.
want to talk about that, like, for example, the female player grandmaster who beat
Polgar.
Polgard. Yes,
Yeah, I even
yes.
got her in this film. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Well, she's my hero. Like Polgar is one of my heroes because
Hungarian, right?
yeah. So she's of the famous Polgar sisters.
Sister. She's the middle one or the youngest one?
She is the middle
Middle one, yeah.
second child. Yeah,
Right.
and she got to I believe she got to number 8 in the world, which is
Both
wild.
gender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's the only woman to break into the top 10 ever.
Right. Right.
And that's for a lot of different reasons. There's a lot of reasons why women haven't broken the top 10, and mostly is exclusion. Not many women have been excluded in chess until basically the 90s. Even then, she was basically normalizing women in chess. Like even Kasparov said some pretty derogatory stuff that he's since apologized for it, so we'll give him kudos for that. But he said
she beat Kasparov. Right?
Yeah, she also beat Kasparov. Yeah,
Kasparov, right. One time she tied once and then beat once.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and he cheated against her once.
That's what they say, but we
he
don't.
Did.
Well,
you can see the video evidence.
Right,
it's
that's
not
what
a conspiracy.
Say, but she didn't say anything, and that's how she tied, right?
She didn't say anything.
Right,
yeah.
And later on, they said, "Oh, it was not cheating." But it's political stuff. I understand it, but at the time, but also her father's thing was that. You can create a genius. You're not born with it, right?
Right.
Is that true? You think, or?
Oh yeah. I mean, Laszlo Progar ran that experiment basically on his daughters,
right.
And in a humane way. Obviously, it's just chess. But he basically made them top level competitors. Like they all became masters. Like even the youngest Sofia Polgar is an international master, and Judith and. Oh gosh, my brain just farted.
Oldest one. I don't know. But let's get back to Judith later.
Yeah.
But one more thing about Niemann.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I want to talk about that.
Now we're in the chess cheating.
Is that really cheating? No. I mean, there was an anal beat and stuff like that.
He's a cheater.
He's
a cheater.
Well, he said he cheated once. He admitted to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but he probably cheated way more than that.
Well, but when he. Didn't he beat Magnus, right?
Yeah, he beat Magnus,
right?
And then Magnus accused him of cheating.
And then he
which is embarrassing because Magnus probably was in the wrong here, and he probably didn't cheat in that one game.
Right.
Unless he had the anal beads.
Well, maybe he did. Maybe for different reasons, maybe.
Yeah, for different reasons. Right, it is hotel room. Good point. I've met Niemann.
You did.
He's a
cocky guy, right?
He's an interesting character. Yeah,
okay.
He's somewhere on the spectrum for me kind of guy. I mean, a lot of these chess players are because they spend so much of their life just staring at a chessboard or even just staring at a computer screen because that's how a lot of players are playing these days.
Right.
But yeah, Niemann probably wasn't cheating in that game.
Right.
That's the embarrassing part for Magnus, and I was pretty pissed that Magnus did that. He accused him and then dropped out of the tournament.
But he was also saying that it was because of the online gaming thing, the company.
Oh.
Right? That actually he's the one.
Yeah.
The company's the one actually kind of suggested that he might be cheating.
So.
Right?
So, no, Niemann accused Chess.com of colluding with Magnus.
Right.
So, I believe.
Chess.com is the one who actually said to Magnus that maybe Niemann was cheating because of blah, blah, blah. And then actually Niemann confessed that he actually cheated many times before.
Yeah. I think this is a chicken or egg thing. I'm pretty sure Magnus was pissed and ready to accuse him of cheating. But Chess.com has all the analysis of Niemann's old games that he played on Chess.com when he was cheating. When it is proven that he was cheating on Chess.com. But the thing that most people don't know is that Niemann was cheating against other masters in Title Tuesday, against other professionals. So he was taking food out of masters' mouths. He was taking food out of professionals' mouths, and that's just to me that's horrible. And
so any kind of cheating is,
yeah, well, any kind of cheating, yes, is horrible.
Right.
But it adds an extra shadow that most people don't realize that he was cheating in games that were really consequential. Really, like that $1,000 means something to like a mid-level grandmaster that doesn't make money like Magnus.
Right. How much does he make money?
Magnus?
What kind of money does he make as a grandmaster? Here, let me get here. More ice?
Oh,
you okay? Uh-oh. I thought you were going to swig it and finish it.
The whole thing? I don't know.
No. You want some ice in it or no?
No,
it's you okay?
It's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want more whiskey then? Well, we need to finish that before you...
Yeah. I'll try to drink it faster.
That's okay. It's okay. No. So, Magnus in that grandmaster... I mean... Like golf, right? You make like millions of dollars playing tournament, but more money comes in from sponsorship. Is it the same thing in chess?
I think at some point it was, but in the World Championships he's won like 2.5 million
Okay.
for just one world championship, and he won 5.
Okay.
I believe it's 5. Don't quote me on the number,
Mm.
but I believe it's 5 that he actually won. And yeah, I mean the top 10 they can make between like 250 to 300 to or maybe 250 to 800,000 a year.
Okay.
But Magnus, being the best player in the world, has made millions for sure.
But why is it that all these grandmasters are from, like Magnus is from where?
Europe,
Scandinavia,
from Norway.
Norway, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then other players from Russia or, former Soviet Union.
State sponsorship.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, brought to you by the
But
USSR.
even Norway? You think?
Norway has a rigorous, it's not rigorous, but a pretty large budget
Really?
that goes to sports.
Right,
I believe
right, right.
they even sponsored
But I
football
was kind
players.
of surprised that there's not many Chinese players.
There
was one
are.
on the tournament. In your documentary, there's one.
He's the world champion.
Is he now?
Well, he was.
Okay. But he tied most of the game except one, right? He won one game and then he tied everything, which is like a strategy as well, right?
Yeah, it's a strategy as well. Ding Liren, he was the first Chinese player to play that event.
Right.
I mean, honestly, that's one of the reasons why we were there, to capture him.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, I mean, it was just an incredible event. We had 2 top American players, which
But
is
one
hard.
was a Filipino and the one was Jewish? Italian? Or
Italian.
Italian, okay.
Yeah, he's from New York City. The Filipino guy immigrated when he was like 15.
Oh, right. So he's more of like a Philippine representation, right?
Well, yeah, the U.S. team has bought a team.
Oh, right.
We've bought a big team. So we're basically the top. We're number 2 in the world right now.
Oh, really?
Number
Where's
1 is
number one?
India.
India
Is a powerhouse.
But we didn't see anybody in that tournament.
No, there was no Indians in the tournament.
Yeah.
Right now, the current world champion is Indian. His name's Gukesh.
Wow.
And yeah, that was a special event though, because there was just like there were 5 players under 25, and then there were like 3 really good solid players from the older generation, like that were almost 40, like late 30s, almost 40.
Older generation is 40.
In chess. Well, think about sports.
I know, like tennis or
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, chess, you can
right?
compete longer. Like, there's been a competitor for the world championship in their 60s, Gelfand, the top Israeli player in the last like 30 years. He made it to the world championship to face Anand in the 2000s. But it's really hard.
Okay.
Like, you drop off late 20s, early 30s.
Really?
Yeah, even Magnus has lost a step.
How old is he?
Magnus, he's in his early 30s.
30s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, okay, Magnus losing a step is like still being a god. So like literally, like he can just wave his hand over the chessboard and the pieces
So
go
is
where
it
they
like
want.
the whole memorization that he has, like a memory ability, or?
And it's
What
all
is
of it.
that?
It's all of it. It's
Okay.
it's memory, it's access, it's experience, it's everything.
Yeah.
All that
Okay.
combined.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can get to master level, I think.
You think?
I think pretty much anybody.
If you put your time to it.
Yeah,
Right?
it's just that's a sheer amount of time. But then the higher levels, like international master and grandmaster, you have to have a level of talent and some sort of natural ability or natural inclination to that. I don't know how much it is. It's almost impossible to tell.
Okay.
Because like it's like everything, like there's this fallacy of the genius. The genius is the one who does the thing and is top in their game in their field. But that doesn't really happen in real life in most fields. Like for every LeBron there is. And I've only heard this because of podcasting, other podcasts.
Uh-oh.
But for every LeBron, there is like 100 other players that are in middle to higher income brackets that have access. Their parents had money. They were able to go to these tournaments, and so you're not gonna get some kid from the ghetto,
Right.
right?
Access,
like
yeah.
you're not gonna get some kid from inner city Chicago. because they don't have access. They don't have the money.
Or somebody helped them, like Jordan, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and but there's like this myth that especially in basketball, that's why I mentioned LeBron. There's a myth about that, like about basketball players, coming from the streets and rising up to become NBA players. But that's mostly a myth. It's mostly middle to upper income, and the same thing in chess. It's middle to upper income. He had great parents that supported him and still support him through his entire chess career.
Okay.
I've corresponded with them too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They liked my film.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
the dad. I emailed the dad,
Oh,
Magnus's dad, and
So I mean,
Yeah.
let's. I want to go back, and also,
Yeah.
we've been talking about chess a lot, and I'm sure there are people who
Yeah.
have no interest in chess that's watching this.
Yeah.
But also, a person has a different part of it that makes up one person, right? And one of the things that you did was producing and writing and being on the film, and also you are trans activist.
yeah.
So that's something that I
yeah.
think many people are, have no clue what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people who are interested but don't have access to information. Like you were mentioning about the access issue.
Yeah.
And also, one question that I had was when you're talking about going back to Judith, right? How she's number 6 or number 8 in the world, got to that level.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't have access to the chess main stage, if you will, right?
Yeah.
Playing with all the men. And you were not allowed to play. I mean, this is a different league. And I saw the interview of all these chess masters saying that, oh yeah, female, they don't have the ability to compete with us and stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
with that discrimination, if you will, or
Yeah, definitely.
segregation or whatever, what is your thought on it? And also now you're trans, you came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether you said that's a word.
Yeah, no, I
Is
came
it
out
okay?
as trans in the chess world about 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that film was like in 2023, 4?
So that came out in 2023.
23. So that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So you look totally different then.
we were showing it through when I had just come back from the candidates tournament, which another high level event basically that what I showed in the film, but that year's, and then I came out.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people were wondering, as I am, like your journey
Mm-hmm.
of how you transition to trans. Is that what the?
Yeah, no, I'm
Is that cool?
transitioning.
Transitioning.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so you're still in process of.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
think?
I am still transitioning. I'm still getting laser hair removal. I'm still doing a lot of different things.
But that's a physical issue.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mentally, you were there already. That's why you're
Yeah.
doing that. Am
Well-
I right? Please let me know if I'm saying something wrong or something like stepping on my. I
No,
feel like I'm
no.
stepping on a fucking mine here, talking and asking all these questions. But I want to make sure that I want to be open about it. And if I'm very curious, and I have many gay friends, but
Yeah.
I don't really have trans friends. When I was in Japan working, and I think a lot of people on this audience are listening in from Asia and Japan and Korea and places like that, and I met I think it was like in 2002, no, even like 18 or 17 or something like that. I was in Japan, and one of the board member of a major corporation took me out to dinner. And he said, oh, now we have to be politically correct and we have to go through this class about the LGBTQ. And we just have to go through like 3 hours of, listening to this instructor. And now we're certified or whatever. But they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? You know what I mean?
That's
Right?
hilarious, by the way.
Right. So I would like to know, this is just for them, it was just a formality.
Yeah.
Just going through the process, not really understanding or caring about it, and I think it's a great opportunity to ask you about what you're doing, how your journey of transition was from coming out to, if you don't mind sharing that with us.
Oh yeah, I'd love to share it. I mean, I love talking about myself. If you don't notice, I'm gonna need single malt for that.
Of course. Well, let me get you some ice also. Here.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I can start while you're getting the
Yes,
ice.
please go ahead.
So there's a lot built into what you just asked. Of course, like there's the trans issues, and then there's like women in chess, which is really hard and hard to deal with, and they are kind of intertwined in my story. So,
Cheers.
I have to give something to one of my mentors in the chess world, Jennifer Shahadi. Go read her latest book, by the way. It's Thinking Sideways, so good. She didn't pay me to say this, but she's amazing. Go look it up.
Is she a player or a grandmaster?
Yeah, she's a 2-time U.S. women's champion.
Oh wow.
And she's actually one of the reasons why I became a journalist in the chess world. I emailed her when I went to the World Championship in 2016. I was working for like a tiny magazine in Southern California, and I emailed her and I said, "Hey, can I write some articles? You guys don't have anybody here. They didn't have anybody at the World Championship in New York City." Anyway, that's a side story. Okay, so 2 years ago, I came out as a transgender woman, as a woman in general, because everybody saw me as a man in the chess world. And it wasn't easy. I lived a split life for about 20 years.
Okay, hold on. So were you gay before that? Or?
No.
You were straight.
I'm a lesbian.
No, now you are, but please. Before that, though, right? Because you were living with your partner.
Yeah, who's a woman.
But she's a woman?
A cis woman, yeah.
What?
Cis woman.
What does that mean? I don't know.
So cis and trans are two different sides of the same coin.
Okay,
so
tell me.
cis means that you identify with your birth gender, that you've been given it at birth. At birth, they give you a male or female stamp.
Yes.
Hello, stamp.
Yeah.
You're male, you're female, which
right.
is absurd, by the way, because no one knows. Baby doesn't have gender. Baby is just a baby. And as you grow, you become the gender that you are. And so...
But physically, you have, whether you have a vagina or a penis,
yes,
right? And that's how they categorize it. Okay.
But that's an absurd categorization.
Okay.
It doesn't really quite match how people actually develop. And that's why there are trans people in society.
Yeah. So, I mean, don't you think, they have to make a decision because they can ask the baby, right, at the time. So they have to ask questions. And then maybe they can change it later on, no? Or what is
yeah. I think society should be malleable and should allow for the changes. I mean, the old liberal framework in America was you could self-identify. And there's tons of scholarship on why we should have self-identification in the United States. Like this is a commercial for self-identification. Like there's no reason the government should be imposing gender on anybody.
Right.
It shouldn't say, the government shouldn't be saying what gender anybody is. Okay, politics aside.
Right.
There is an element of biology here, and that does complicate the whole entire story, and that's what complicated it for me because I did a degree in biology.
Right.
And so it made it really hard for me to accept myself as a woman. And I lived a split life, like I said.
I'm going to stop you there.
Yes.
I had the question you didn't answer me. What's a cis?
Oh.
Yeah.
Cis is you basically don't think about your gender and you agree with what you were assigned at birth.
Okay, so cis trans is what?
Trans is you're not congruent with what you're assigned at birth.
So your wife is
cis. So she was assigned female. She is female.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It matches.
It matches. I see.
Trans.
Okay. So I'm cis male.
Yeah, you're a cis male.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. No.
You got it? Okay.
Education.
Okay, good.
We did it. We did it, internet. We did it, internet.
All right. So you're trying to confuse me.
You.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
We did it, internet.
And then, okay, so go on. I'm sorry.
We educated a senior. I'm just kidding. Not a senior. No, a senior.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had a nerve. I'm just being silly.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
It's the single malt.
Uh-huh. So from there,
yeah. So
you were living together, and you moved over here.
Well,
and then 2 years ago.
So here's the split life I was living.
Okay. Yeah.
I was a cross-dresser.
Mm-hmm.
I was a straight, or I was bi. I'm bi, just generally bi, but like men are bad, so that's why I'm a lesbian.
No. So you were bi, or you still?
No, I've sworn off the bi-ness.
Oh, okay. So you can throw that away. You can cut that off.
It's only women from here on out. I'm married to a woman for.
Wow.
I've been with a woman for 17 years. I think
Right.
I'm qualified to be a lesbian.
Right. Wait. So you're confusing me. So
I know. It's very confusing.
It is. It
That's
is quite
part. That's
confusing.
part of the point.
Yeah.
It's
Are
fun.
you-
It's fun to be confusing.
Okay.
No, okay. So here's the less
So
confusing
you
version.
cross-dresser.
So I love to dress up.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing. wrong
Yeah,
with that.
there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Right.
But I do identify as a woman,
Right.
and that is not congruent with my biology.
Right.
And my biology says that
It's not cis. Thank you.
at least, yeah, it's not cis.
Okay.
Not at all. It basically says that I should agree with being a male.
Right.
I should be a male,
Hmm.
but I am not.
Right.
And there's this incongruence between my brain and my body, and it's really hard to explain because most people don't think about their gender. Most people go through life and they just live it. They're living their life, and they're not thinking about whether they're male or female. That's just not something that most people think about. And so that's why it's really hard for people that aren't trans to think about it, cis people.
I think my question is, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
in my experience and my understanding, if you will, of what gender is for me, is who I like, right?
Oh.
Right? And if I like a female like I do now, then I don't identify myself as female. But because you're see that's very you know what I'm trying to say?
That's patriarchy.
No.
No, it's probably the patriarchy that has put that into your head.
But because if I'm attracted to male, right? Let's say men, then I will identify myself as a gay, right?
But then you wouldn't still be a woman.
No. But if I become transgender and become female, I don't have to be.
Then you would be gay.
No, I won't. So
You would be a lesbian.
So I
right?
think So what I think what I'm trying to get at is like, you do still attract. You have your partner. You have a female partner, and you still are attracted to your female partner.
Oh, very much.
Right, but
she's sexy.
Right. But you identify yourself as a female all of a sudden. I mean, you came out and became trans. So you were always a lesbian, let's say.
I mean, like that's the thing that I have to come to terms with.
Right.
I didn't ever realize that.
Right.
I didn't think I ever really. I joked about it when I was a teenager.
Mhm.
I joked about being a lesbian.
Really?
Yeah, I definitely
Wow.
did. I mean, like, I've wanted to be a girl/woman since I was like. The earliest thoughts are like second grade.
Mm.
But not all trans women are this way. So I'm a trans woman,
Mm-hmm.
and not everyone is this way. Some people
Right.
realize.
It's all different. I mean, it's all
Yeah.
individual.
Well,
right?
some people realize when in their 20s
Mm.
that they would prefer to be a woman or they feel like a woman.
I mean, I think that's the journey of individuals, and that's
Mhm.
unique, and it's like bespoke program for everyone, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you could share with me, like how, for example, your wife, how did you come out and say, hey, I want to come in trans, and is that something that you?
No, it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. We can talk about it because she knew that I wanted to transition physically.
Mm.
Because like I could have kept dressing up.
Right.
I could have just kept dressing up and wearing whatever clothing I wanted to be and still being a man. Because a man can still anybody can wear a dress.
But the man is basically just outside. I mean, what you were saying is just a physical aspect of it, not mentally and not who you were, right?
Yeah, exactly. But a man can wear a dress.
Of course.
Yeah, a bearded man can put on a dress and still be a man. I
Right.
mean, that won't change them
Okay.
unless they are trans already. Then they might be like, oh.
So what is? So it's so like for people listening to this, it's kind of confusing for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So transgender is basically man transition into woman as
Or women to men.
women to men,
Yeah.
Physically, right, to match their mental, spiritual, inner self.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, to make it more confusing, there's a
please
division here. So there are people that choose to physically transition, but there are some trans people that choose not to physically transition and just identify as the opposite sex.
Right.
And
So that's, I mean, to bluntly, it's post-surgery, pre-surgery. Is that what you're talking about?
or even hormones.
Hormone therapy and stuff like that?
Yeah, because I'm on hormone therapy. I'm open about it. I don't
Is there
care.
any side effect to that at all, or no?
No,
I mean,
it's great. It's amazing.
Is it? What's amazing
It's beautiful.
about it?
I mean, I have female levels of hormones.
Okay, so do you recommend that to other people who are
Yeah,
thinking
of
about
course. I mean, of course, you should talk to a therapist first.
Of course, yeah.
Before you go into it.
Yeah.
I kind of was ready, and so I just kind of jumped right in, and the hormones fit me, and it worked, and it felt good.
What did going back to that, what did your wife say when you came out, or you confide in her?
She basically told me that I was transitioning. She's like, you're gonna transition, aren't you? I'm like,
she knew
what?
before you did.
I'm like, what? No, I was just like telling everybody in Vegas. So okay, I came out, so I'm crazy. So I'm not normal in this level. In this level, I'm not normal. I'm an actor on that level.
Okay.
Because I like performance. So I came out in Vegas at the National Open on a panel of chess streamers.
Publicly? Right there?
Publicly.
And there? You didn't talk
Literally.
You didn't talk to your wife like, you gonna do this or no? Oh my God.
No.
What made you decide to do that?
And she has every right to be angry about that. I apologize. I made a mistake. I should have talked about it. I should have talked about it. Yeah, 2 years. It's almost exactly 2 years right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. There was just like so much buildup. I couldn't stay in the closet any longer. I mean, and this is where I started with Jennifer Shahade. She's my mentor. She came out with the Me Too story, like a story of sexual abuse in the chess world.
Wow.
Huge. Can I curse?
Of course.
Huge fucking scandal. Literally.
Oh, wow.
Like a grandmaster was abusing underage girls, not women, sorry, underage girls. And people knew about it for years before that.
It's like Hollywood, you know?
Yeah, it's exactly like Hollywood. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an institution problem. All institutions have these kind of problems.
Right.
And of course, society has this problem of abusing women. Like, women are abused in society. It's terrible. She came out and she had this strength, and she basically lost her chess career. She gave it up.
Because of that?
Yeah, the U.S. Chess Federation.
Ostracized, yeah.
Yeah, she lost her job because of it.
Wow.
And she was like a director she directed the women's programs in U.S. chess.
Wow.
And her coming out with that story, with that level of courage, I thought, well, I can't just stay in the closet. I have to come out for all the other people that are suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it is that there are very few people that are out as even gay or lesbian in the chess world. No one's out. Like, even if you look at the top level, none of them will ever admit that they're gay, even if they are gay. And I know some of the gay players. I know some of the players that are gay, but
okay,
because I know the inside story.
Okay,
but I'll never out them.
Okay, good.
Even if you ask me. But anyway, yeah. So I just had to. There was just like a certain point, and it just like some weird happenstance. I got a cover of a newspaper because my friend is a reporter. And she's like, "Can I interview you?" And they loved the story, the LA Downtown News. And so I had this cover, and I came out as as bi in that article, and then
So you're not bi.
I was bi then.
By then.
I'm a lesbian
Transition.
now. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
how did your life change since then? I mean, I'm just talking to. I'm sure there are people who are in closets still, watching this show, and I want to know. I'm sure there's going to be a backlash to that. Especially like you said in chess world. I mean, when you did that documentary, everyone's talking to you as peers. Now, you look different. You're transitioned. You're in the process of. I'm sure there's some people are.
They don't even recognize me now. Yeah, no, you're wrong. Not wrong.
No.
I would say overall it's been very positive.
That's good.
I mean, I'm lucky though. I live in Southern California. It's a really wonderful atmosphere here. Like, out of 20 chess clients, which the parents are my clients, the kids are my students.
Right.
The parents are my clients. Out of the 20 clients, 19 out of 20 were very accepting.
So what happened to the one? I mean, was there any?
The one it was a text exchange, and it was like,
really?
like, why are you so angry? Yeah, it's okay. I don't blame her. She's just trying to be protective of her child. Like, I don't blame her at all. I would say, like, overall, it feels so much better to live an integrated life. Like, to not live this dual life where I'm keeping these secrets.
Okay.
And in general, I feel great.
You're happier. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great.
Way happier.
So you
Like,
encourage people to do that, go through that. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be different, I'm sure it's not that easy. I mean, your situation was your situation. And I think other people's situation, they want to do that, but it might be living in a different state, different country and stuff like that. Right?
Number one,
Yes.
make sure you're safe.
Yeah.
If your situation is not safe, don't come out. It's okay to stay in the closet if you're not safe. Like, you don't want to risk your health and bodily safety. That said, get out of that situation and get somewhere where you would be safe to be yourself. I mean, because, like, who wants to live when they're not themselves? Like,
Right.
it's just not a, it's a very short life.
Right.
We have this really short time on this planet, and it's beautiful when you're yourself. You can bloom into this.
Uh-oh. Wait, so we've been talking a lot, but one thing that, I mean, before we finish, I wanted to ask you about this because of a lot of people. I mean, well, actually, two things, actually. What's the difference between trans and queer? Could you tell me that first?
Easy.
Okay, tell me.
Trans means that your body and brain are not aligned in gender.
Right, okay.
So you could feel like you're a woman and your body has male hormones levels. Queer is like just a large spectrum. It could be anything from sexuality to gender to just how you like to present yourself in the world. And so it's more an umbrella term.
Okay.
Trans is more specific to gender only.
Okay.
And queer is sexuality and gender together.
Okay.
You shake it up in a little bag.
What is gender fluid?
So
That's another word that came up, but
so gender fluid is like a soft way to transition.
oh, okay.
That's how I transitioned. There are some people that are legitimately gender fluid, and I'm not. But
Okay.
I needed to be gender fluid for about 4 or 5 years. Like I started coming out to people as gender queer, gender fluid. And that means that you can like kind of go back and forth seamlessly between being male or female. And I loved
It's so fucking confusing.
Well, I love
Okay.
the term gender gifted.
What's that?
You can be good at any gender.
Oh, please. What if you suck at both of them?
Okay, but did you not see me in the film?
Well, yeah, you
I'm
were
a
good.
sexy man.
Okay.
I'm a sexy man in the film.
Okay.
But I'm playing a role.
I know
Right?
you're acting.
Yeah,
Yes, of
I'm
course.
acting in the
Right,
film.
right,
Yeah.
okay. So I mean, the last question is not last question, but I have a lot of questions, but I think we're limited. You mentioned that you're now competing as a female, right?
Mhm.
And I know there's a lot of people who are against transgender entering into
Yeah.
the traditional categorized tournament or the sports group or stuff like that.
Yeah, those people suck.
Yeah, thank you. but isn't it like when you mentioned, for example, that female were segregated in the chess world,
Mhm.
and also a lot of grandmasters saying, "Oh, the female are not as par with a male's capability and ability to become a grandmaster," and blah blah blah. With that in mind, I mean, if you come in as a man to compete in the chess world, who other people are saying, "Oh, the females are not up to your standard," you're in competitive advantage, don't you think? I mean, if that's true, but in many athletic competition, all these categories and all those governing bodies will decide on those issues, and that's like the big topic around the world, hasn't it?
Well, in chess,
So
it's
what
a
do you think?
bullshit sexist line that men are better than women. It just women haven't had the access.
To it. Right,
Yeah,
right.
it's 99% access. Like, and there's a lot of discrimination in coaching, in parents, society. There's a lot of things that determine whether it's just a numbers game, really.
Yeah, isn't it also true that the female chess players are much smaller than male number of male chess players, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Population-wise.
it's really just a numbers game, and it's like a whole ecosystem of promoting men and boys in chess, and not women and girls. And it's change. It's getting better. It's modernizing, right? It's trying to match other areas of society. When whether we talk about like biology, right? Biology has basically equalized in terms of a field, men and women.
So what do you think about other, like, for example, swimming and track and field and stuff like that? What's your view on that?
I think it's important to recognize at high performing levels, to recognize hormones,
Right.
The importance of hormones. In chess, the hormones are not really that important. I doubt it. It seems silly to even think that, because there's no physical aspect in chess. You don't have to lift a 1,000-pound pawn. But I think if you look at the history of sport, women are segregated because men were sexist. Like, if you look at the Olympics, like the founder of the Olympics was like, we don't want to let women in, but we'll let them in their own category in the women's section. So, who knows what kind of history we could have with women being jacked to shit like men, like women being buff. And maybe they would be injecting them.
Yeah,
maybe women would be taking HGH and being like.
So there will be no gender at the end. At the end of the day, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the hard part. Like, where does humanity go?
Right.
I mean, I think if you look at the biological aspect, if you just let humans run out the course, the male gender just ends.
I think male and female will end.
Yeah,
one with AI, and we'll be just like a slave to AI.
but even on an evolutionary level, just from mating, like, it's just estimated from a biology level that the Y chromosome would go away, and so like it would just be one gender.
I mean,
anyway.
remember in old days, not old days, but in my days, they were like in the early 2000s, Y2K. People were talking about metrosexual.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And or asexual.
Yeah.
Right? And we thought that it's going to, basically, that's why the population is basically, dwindling right now, especially in Japan, places like that. We have population growth is like negative right now.
Yeah.
So, but what is lastly, what's your next thing? If there's anything you're working on or any project?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, follow me on Substack.
Okay.
Transpoetic.
Okay,
So
transpoetic.
we didn't talk about poetry at all, but I write lots of poetry on there.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, like the chess and trans issues are so interesting. There's so much to cover.
We can talk for another couple hours.
Yeah,
you know,
literally,
but,
like we could talk for days.
Yes,
I have
so you have to come
reams
back
of information.
No,
Yeah.
so but we have your we have a WeHo West Hollywood celebration
Yeah, coming up.
LGBTQ this weekend, right? I think.
Yeah, it's this weekend.
Are you gonna do anything there or?
I don't know. I mean, there's like a queer rave that I go to. It's like a block from my house.
Okay, it's a rave. Okay, thank you.
I'm older than I look, so I don't go that far normally.
Okay.
But yeah, for my future, I have a web series.
Oh, you do?
Called Influenced.
Okay.
So that's our next project with Gloria and I, my brilliant director wife.
Yes.
So I'll give you the
when can we take a look at
the link for that trailer?
Oh, you do have a link?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll give you.
Cool.
I have a trailer for that.
Great.
It's not public yet. We're trying to figure out where it belongs. You know, it's a really crazy situation right now for indie film.
Yeah.
Indie film is in a bad spot in LA at least, and we don't know where it belongs. So we're hoping somebody will pick it up. We want a season 2. So pick us up.
Okay. So we'll hopefully put the link on our podcast website. Yeah.
That's my next project there. I mean, I should be doing a lot more in chess world. It's just hard, like transitioning and playing chess at the same time.
Okay.
You know, and like you said with coaching, I love chess, but I love playing chess first.
Right.
So it's like right now I've just kind of reconnected with the playing side and just enjoying it instead of, well, I'm really competitive.
So who do you play with? I mean, every day or online?
Online.
Yeah. A lot of people,
yeah. But I'm going to the tournament next week, so that's going to be really fun.
Okay.
Some of the best players in America are going to be there.
Is that in Vegas, you said?
Yeah, it's in Vegas.
Great.
Yeah, I have a lot of good friends that are playing, that are grandmasters, and they're really cool. And it's just amazing to be there. Like, incredible.
Well, sorry, we talked a lot. Thank you so much,
thank
man.
you, Sonny, for having me.
And then go to the Substack called what?
Transpoetic.
And the Q School?
Chess. CoachQchess.com.
That's where you can get your coaching.
Yeah, if you want a lesson,
yeah,
hit me up. If you're a woman or a trans person, I do pay what you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah. for women and trans people,
that's a discrimination.
I'm
what
sorry,
about me?
I am discriminating. Well, Sonny, okay. Friends have to pay beer.
Oh, okay,
you've already paid whiskey.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Sonny.